Welcome to Active Sports TV, LAC News. You're now rocking out with your host, Active. And oh boy, I got an explosive episode for all you Clipperholics out there. Go ahead, sit back, chillax. Your boy about to deliver this LAC news. So let's get into it. You already know it went down at the Intuit Dome, aka the Terror Dome, the head-to-head battle with the number one team in the league. Number one offense ranking in the league, seventh overall defensively in the league. This team is fully legit, and they have been a wrecking ball when it comes to the NBA this season. Already getting over 50 wins to only having 11 losses. I think they went on a 16, 17 game winning streak just before losing to Orlando. All eyes is on this game, and rightfully so. Not just for the fact that Cleveland is as dangerous as they've been all season with, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, that duo figuring things out, lethal, as well as a lethal front court with Evan Mobley, Gerald Allen. But the Los Angeles Clippers have a whole bunch of headlines and a whole bunch of things to be paid attention to as well. Kawhi now getting closer to playing, more often, getting in the flow, having more 20-point, performances on a game-to-game basis. Also playing against the contact. But also, we have not seen this team fully healthy to be able to see how dangerous and what's the full potential of this roster that's been assembled after the trade deadline. With now the new additions of Bogey Bogdanovic, Ben Simmons, and Kawhi Leonard getting back to Kawhi Leonard type things. All of these things has to still be observed, and critics and doubters around the world, especially in the media, we got one dude we're gonna have to address. I'm gonna do a whole another episode on him. But before going forward, man, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. You feel me? Over here on Active Sports TV, so you can stay familiar and I can deliver you this LAC news. But getting back on topic, a lot of things can be treat. If you're a Clipper fan, a lot of things that you're looking and praying go in our favor. So this game had a lot of high stakes to it, not only to add that we are battling and jocking it out right now for position within the Western Conference to get out of the play-in. We try to move up the seedings, to get to that 6th seed. We had some favor, come our way with the Indiana Pacers, upsetting the Minnesota Timberwolves, now moving us up the rankings. I believe they recently had the game. Don't know if they dropped that one or not, but we did move a half a game behind Minnesota, as well as Golden State, in that 6th seed, battling out with the teams that they're battling out too. So every game count for the Los Angeles Clippers. The playoffs has began for the Los Angeles Clippers without a doubt. And we need to see all of our players rise to the occasion and show these all-star type performances that they displayed in this game here. Now, the score, the Los Angeles Clippers 132 to Cleveland 119. It was a back and forth, offensive game where it seemed like in the first quarter, Cleveland could not miss. They were hitting everything, every freaking thing. Um, the defense wasn't there, in my opinion. The closeouts was reckless, if not even, attempted, which led to, a lot of open shots. And then Cleveland, with that great ball rotation that they got, under Kenny Atkinson, man, him coming over there doing what he has done with that franchise, um, coach of the year, by far. Doing what nobody thought could be done with Cleveland, especially in that time frame with that duo that seemed to be dysfunctional before he came there. I mean, yeah, you got to get a man all his flowers. But this ain't active sports LAC or Cleveland news. This is LAC news, and our boys had to get out there and perform, and perform they did. Kawhi Leonard, the best game of this season for him. One of the most efficient games that Kawhi has put up this season, with scoring from the field 12 out of 19 shots. This man was automatic. He can go either way. The way he spent on Evan Mobley baseline. Oh my God. We gonna get into the replay. Oh yeah, we got the visual content, guys. We're gonna go ahead and do a replay and check that game out. It was action packed. We got to go ahead and get active reaction to the game, man. So we'll be doing that shortly. But Kawhi Leonard, man, the performance he put out there last night was none short but special. MJ, like, I'm not putting too much on it. This is the Kawhi that we know can get us to the championship and win it. We get this version of Kawhi, we pretty much unstoppable. Along with what's coming next, and this next segment that I'm about to get into, Visa Zubox. Oh my God, we get playoff Kawhi. Oh my! Along with a double machine in Big Fody, aka Big Zoo. This man has been none. I mean, let's get the wording right. This man has been absolutely spectacular. Spectacular. The improvements. Now, it's been a huge debate with the Visa Zubox in Clipper Nation. I've been a fan for 22 years. I've known when we acquired Zubox from the Lakers. I seen his promise then when he had the baseline jump shot and the free throw 15 footer. Like, I seen promise then, but he never been able to mush all his skills at once and develop into this dominant force that we see today. The way that his IQ has improved since last season to this season, speechless. Have no words for it. In this game, the way he displayed being big and making everyone else look small, keeping the ball above his head. The biggest problem with Avista Zubox within Clipper Nation, let's just be real. Everybody have seen Avista Zubox promise. It was his IQ and his confidence. We will look at Zoo at times when he have smaller defenders on him and ask, why are you bringing the ball down for it to be stolen, for him to fumble it, for him to create turnovers, opportunities for the opposition. This season, that's been null and void. It does not exist. And we can say it's James Harden, because James Harden, to a degree, has came in and reshaped, a lot of players on this roster career and got them playing at career highs this season. But We cannot sell short the individual effort, the commitment that Ivica Zubac has put in this season to study the game, to work with the coaches, and then implement all of these things into his game. This is the Zubac. I don't think I'm gonna go and speak for myself. I knew Zubac was gonna be good. I knew Zubac was a starting center in the league, but top five, folks. I couldn't lie to you on After Sports TV and tell you I seen that in the Clipper future, bro. I seen that in the Clipper Nation, bro. I didn't see that coming from Ivica Zubac. I have been proven totally wrong. And shout out to Ivica Zubac as well, his birthday and having a hell of a performance on his birthday, dominant performance on his birthday. Went absolutely mad, you know. He partied on Allen over there, man. He was, dunking on this man, pushing him out, made Allen look like child's play. Evan Mobley, one of the best defenders in the league, had no answer for Ivica Zubac. 28-20 and a strong 28-20. It was, a magnificent performance. We will be tapping into that shortly. But let's tap into the numbers with Ivica Zubac, shall we, before we move on to the next segment of this episode. 46 double-doubles this season. Let's compare right now as we conclude to the end of this season the big men that even can compare to Ivica Zubac's double-doubles this season. We're going to go with the first overall leader in double-doubles for big men this season, Nikola Jokic, MVP. Was he three times? Three-time MVP? Yeah, three-time MVP Nikola Jokic. Yes, this guy, him, the best player in the league. 52 to 46. Zubac is only 8 short of tying a three-time MVP great, all-time great. I said it now. Nikola Jokic is an all-time great, first ballot Hall of Famer. The things this dude done, unicorn like. Hate it or love it. I definitely hate it. I'm a Los Angeles Clipper fan. But you got to acknowledge the greatness for what it is. Zubac is right there with 46 double-doubles this season. Let's see who's second on the board, right? We got Sabonis from Sacramento. 51. One short from MVP Nikola Jokic. Now, let's keep in mind that these guys is first and second options. Ivica Zubac, sometimes he's not even the option at all. The problem within this season with Clipper Nation, we all have the same grief with our coaching staff and why we haven't been taking advantage of this greatness that Ivica Zubac have been displaying this year. Imagine if we have given him double the touches that he's gotten this season, what his numbers can be. Imagine if we really made him the first, second option he should have been in Kawhi's absence. Do you know this man will be outshining the MVP of the league right now? Say I'm capping, say I'm doing too much. The numbers is the numbers. We got Giannis third up with 47, only one above Ivica Zubac. Another primary first option MVP Hall of Famer who gets over 20 touches per game. Easy. primarily has the ball in his hands the whole game. 47 double-doubles to Ivica Zubac's 46. The numbers is not lying. Add it up. This man is top 5 this season, and his future is bright. We're going to get an all-star appearance out of Ivica Zubac, but when you match that up with Hall of Famer, 2-time the defensive player of the year, 2-time NBA champion in Kawhi Leonard, along with the Beard, one of the most efficient scorers in the game, one of the top creators in the game, along with champion Storm and Norman, and complementary pieces like which should be this season first team all defensive player Chris Dunn. Also, I would say second team, third team all defensive player Derrick Jones Jr. this season. Yeah, I'm petitioning. I'm putting it out there on Active Sports TV. This is what we do. The numbers should prove it. These guys are averaging close to 2 steals per game. Like Chris Dunn, well over that. Now we got Bogey Bogdanovic, a complimentary six man that could come off the bench and drop 30 in this game, did not miss a shot. Oh, let's not hold you up, folks. Let's get into this visual content. Let's move on from this segment of the episode and let's jump into the reaction and recap your Los Angeles Clippers versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's time to show them. It's playoff time, Clipper fans. Where you at? Let's turn up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let me blow this up real quick. Sorry about that, y'all. Where that's at? There we go. Booyah. Clipper Nation. Let's work. Harden. Mobley. Pass it out. Kawhi. Leonard. You see the bounce.
Drives on Mitchell. Gets into the paint. Gets to the rim.
Let's cook.
Wait for the defense to convert.
Who work these boys, man? Easy work. Kawhi Leonard.
It's Leonard alone in the corner for three. It is good. It's the first three for the Clippers. They missed their last one.
By DJ getting the second
Look at the bees. Look how
for the Clippers.
Look how Child's playing. Child's playing with Ivica Zubac. He just manhandled Allen. Get out of here. Damn near from the free throw line. Boy. And Cleveland was on fire in the first quarter. I mean, on fire.
Marvelous footwork. In the regular season, Coach Patillo, they will not have another 16 minutes.
James Harden,
I guarantee you, three.
Let's go.
Amazing in school and math, and he continued.
Lays it, and he's bounced around, but boy, a revelation the coaching staff called him this year. Pocket pass into Zoo. The floater is good. Ivica Zubac has brought the A game. The older the fiddle, the sweeter the tune. Rebound collected by Jones. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Need that gang rebound. They pulled back by DJ.
Tough shot by Jones. He gets it to go. His first bucket tonight.
Go get it.
Watch DJ pulling back, get some space, friendly bounce.
He's got one, and he's got 10 points, 3 assists, a couple of rebounds with a minute to play in the first.
There you go. Pass it out. Nico swinging the ball.
Do look crisp offensively. Harden the step back contested three. It's got again. It's his second three.
I can't stress that enough. With the answer, a.k.a. Nico Batum. Shout out to the active battalion, but the Nico battalion, stand up, bro. Platoon battalion, stand up, bro. Nico get the ball movement, man. He knows how to find the shooter, not just find him, but hit him at the time when the shooter is more favorable to hit the shot. Like, it's just something about when Nico is on the floor. It's just, you see that it's just high IQ basketball, bro. And I love it. I love it. Good things every time he's on the floor.
So if you've purchased a faulty car in California and won a huge check, like I've got
apologies, they got they
Team Harden trying to get that ball out of his hands.
He finds Simmons, an equally adept playmaker. Bogdanovich, it's a clean look at a tray.
Yes, sir.
42-27. Player development situation. 2 years onto the job. He gets it into the playoffs as Bogdanovich fires a three for three. Bogdanovich bounced around after that.
That was about to be a turnover.
The Clippers are certainly on point offensively, but defensively giving up 60% from the field. Kawhi Leonard knocks down a tray.
It was like that.
Way ahead of the game.
Yeah, because he liked that. Look, he liked that. He liked that.
Oh, the inbound is back.
You didn't know you.
Mitchell shimmies away.
He liked that.
Tries to hand to Merrill. Turnover. Here come the Clippers.
Ben Simmons. Ooh, look at the nice back pass. Behind the back pass.
Jones on the wing for three. 9 straight makes from distance. To put a ball on it. Good job to JP
playoff
has done in his qualifications as a head coach. Look at where the Detroit Pistons are this year. He's the head coach.
Off the ball.
They are a legit top 6 team. Out east. Big shot by Norman Powell.
Very don't good job. Want him.
Here he comes. Shot. Getting ready. I can't get it up or off. And then gets it right back again from Harden. That's smart basketball. It's good basketball.
And the whistle against the Cavaliers will be free throws, and Harden knows it.
Working.
Put Strus on skates. Gets around him the floater. Oh, it trickles home for Harden.
Is it me or James Harden's first step is just super quicker? Like, is it me or is he just blowing past dudes like nothing? Like he making these dudes dance out here and he getting to the basket at will. Y'all better stop. James Harden he should be definitely first team, second team, third team this year, man. He's done it all, bro. Like, what else can I think Clippers do not get enough love, bro. I think we always get, snug, bro, when it comes to the media. When it comes to the media, bro, it's just a bias. I don't know what it is, but we got some players over here doing some special things, and ain't nobody talking about nothing, bro.
Has 15 in the first half.
26-16 advantage, and that's because of the penetration of the guards. The other was Hunter off the bench.
Look at Kawhi.
15 points.
Kawhi
he was hella aggressive on defense.
Down the lane. Oh, he punches it in. Big finish from Zoo.
With the defenders in there sticking hands and they're trying each other in the paint.
Oh, why don't do this?
Plenty of space for three. It's good again. Kawhi Leonard is 4 of 4 from 3.
They're going to leave you open. I mean, why not?
Mobley with some handles, but loses the footwork.
Garland
blocked from behind. Another block this time by Harden. Clippers have numbers if they hurry.
One.
Which Harden from behind?
It's done making 2 plays.
Yeah, the hand in the back doesn't matter. He didn't need it. He got it clean. Then Garland could see it. He got it up over the top.
No.
Leonard attacks on Strus.
In there.
And gets the roll.
Team shooting 50% from the 3-point line, both well over 50%. There's another 4 turnover by that defense of the Clippers.
Leonard attacks. Waits for the flyby, leads it on the doorstep, and follows his miss. Clippers lead by 2. Kawhi with 22.
He out the way.
Defense here. Kawhi comes up with it. Right into Mitchell. Powers his way up.
Mitchell didn't want no problems
with the matchup on Garland.
Kawhi
up in the mid-range, and rightfully so. 24 for Kawhi on 8 of 11 shooting.
Easy work. Back in that zone right now.
Zoo takes advantage. What a feed by Leonard. And Zoo flushes it in. He's got 16.
Don't make them feel so
small. Clippers trail.
Kawhi. Oh, spin move.
Tough hook shot. Tough facade. Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi, we doing it like that now? Like, it's just going like that now? You doing Kareem sky hooks, all spin moves? Is that nice? Y'all better stop. The Claw, he back. He reminded you.
It's 9 of 12 from the field. He has 26. Harden from the wing to the lane.
Get it.
Battles for the loose ball.
Oh,
Bogdanovich fields it low, shoots it high, and cashes in.
We're tied at 102.
It'll be Cavaliers' ball to start the 4th, but will the Clippers have the lead?
Game. Oh. Oh!
Harden goes to work, gets around Mobley and straight to the rim. Put it in the highlight reel. Wow, what a play by Harden.
Can we replay? Okay. Y'all want to see a replay? I got to rewind that one. Harden, why? Let's watch this. Let's watch. Ooh, nasty.
It'll be Cavaliers' ball to start the fourth, but will the Clippers have the lead? Harden goes to work, gets around Mobley and straight to the rim. Put it in the highlight reel. Wow, what a play by Harden. Quite well.
Watch this. That's where he was going to go up and challenge a three-point shot that never happened.
Kawhi has been extra special tonight. Drives on Wade, 5 to shoot, gonna have to bail him out. 3 to shoot, fading and firing. Oh, he's done it again! 28 for Kawhi.
MJ, bro.
Wade at 6'10", guarding Kawhi. Watch this one. Fall back.
Bogdanovich, he's done it again. Bogdanovich has hit all 6 of his shots, and the Clippers lead 115 to 1.
Way back out after the miss, but that gave him another possession. Is the screen by Simmons. Bogey with the jumper.
He's on 5. We was on 5 because we make.
Bogdanovich.
Look, Bogey. He got that
to Zoo. What a move! What a play!
Let me show you something, Clipper Nation. Let's rewind that. You remember when I was talking about Zoo and his IQ and how he has improved? Look at how he doesn't bring the ball down on this play. Just look at this. Just check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Look at Bogey.
Bogdanovich.
Patient. Last year,
what a move! What a play! Ivica Zubac, you magnificent beast!
Watch this. Dribble back around, dump it down almost because Zoo's being fronted, and Zoo gets it up there.
Hard picked up by Allen. Zoo to the rock. Oh, my goodness! Counted on a foul!
I said it once. He does it again. Let's go ahead and rewind that. Look at Zoo. He did 2 defenders on him. Last year, he finds a way to bring the ball down, and a defender makes a play. But this season, watch the dominance. Watch the dominance.
Harden picked up by Allen.
Down.
Zoo
I'm not worried about none of you.
Counted on a foul.
I'm big Cody.
Defender on the right side. There is that pass to the left side. Zoo catches and finishes and gets fouled.
I cannot get over how incredible Ivica Zubac has been. Harden pretends to shoot the 3. 45 to play. Leonard double lurking in the background.
They trust him. They trust him now.
5 to shoot. Gets to his spot.
Oh,
Zoom. Oh my goodness! Hello, nasty!
Back and he's pointing right there. He wants the ball on the inside. Watch Zoo right there. Work his way on the inside. And once he gets inside there, all right, then it's a matter of who. And he power his way back up. That's strength right there.
Allen looks like a cow in there. Look, he's Allen,
big man, strong.
One of my favorites. Clippers by 8. Bucket goes a long way here. 3 minutes to play. Bogdanovich. Harden. The floater. Clippers by 10. Cavaliers 115.
Let's get it.
Leonard drives on Mobley, fades and fires. Oh my! He's toggled the switch from that guy to him. Kawhi Leonard with 30.
It was nasty. It was nasty. We'll do it again.
The 3. 33 for Kawhi Leonard. Another masterpiece.
And that will do it, folks. That would do it. On that one, we about to move on from this here. But you see the explosiveness, didn't you? You seen the dominance, didn't you? Oh my God. And James Harden, I didn't even give him his praise. Let's go ahead and move on to James Harden, shall we? You seen it. The chef, the leader, he has made sure that he has adjusted to everyone to allow everyone to succeed this season. If you are criticizing James Harden at this point, I really question you as a Clipper fan. What more do you want out of a superstar, man? What more do you want out of a franchise player? A person that show up every day, short-handed, and get the best out of what he has on the floor. Encourage every player that we have on the floor. Yes, all players have flaws. And James Harden, we know he has flaws. But this man, we can say, single-handedly alongside Zubac, but without a known star, have gotten the Clippers somewhere that everybody has written us off, saying that we had no shot at even being, or no place of even being where we're at. Kawhi Leonard hasn't even played 40 games, bro. We are 8 in the Western Conference, but we're within a full game of the 6th seed. And we're doing this with Ivica Zubac, people that the Lakers wrote off, thrown away like trash. Yeah, this guy, James Harden, has gotten this confidence up to where he's a top 5 center in the league. I just read the numbers to you. And now Kawhi is back, and you see Harden is taking the back seat. And when Kawhi say he needs him to go, James Harden goes. And that's all that we've been asking for. Someone that wants that moment, someone that actually wants to carry that load. James Harden has done it, and done it beautifully, if you ask me, on Active Sports TV, your host, Active. This man deserves a lot more praise and a whole lot less criticism within Clipper Nation. A lot of Clipper Nation should be ashamed of themselves based off, their criticism. Let's get to the playoffs. Let's see what James Harden do for the Clippers. We understand his history, but nonetheless, James Harden is the winner, bro. He's gotten teams that shouldn't even gotten as far as they've gotten to Western Conference Finals. And me being a Clipper fan, I've witnessed it. So the James Harden slander, it needs to come to a halt, bro. Within Clipper Nation, let everyone else do what they do, but the nation need to stand on business. This man, amazing. A 50-point performance just the other 2 games ago. Then, and that's coming off a back-to-back. This guy is single-handedly showing you what a real Hall of Fame throwback baller looks like. This guy is going hard every day. Injury is crazy, man. Another 20-point performance from James Harden, deferring to Kawhi. Everybody say, "Oh, he can't do this." How many ways he got to show you he's the system? Whatever position he needs to fall into for the system to work, it's gonna work because James Harden is orchestrating it. Even Kawhi knows that. We know we go as far as Kawhi go, but Kawhi knows he can only go as far as his complimentary star. That's why we gave everything up to try to get one. So let's not be delusional, Clipper fans, and let's admire greatness right now. James Harden, another great performance. Storm and Norman getting double digits in his second game back playing Cleveland. That's a great thing to look forward to going forward as the season starts to conclude. Looking for Norm to get back to firing up those 20-point performances that he's normally accustomed to putting up. We know that with that arsenal that he has, along with now Kawhi being healthy and being dominant in his last couple of performances, Big Zoo taking over as a big man in that paint. Teams definitely have to now strategize against that. It's only going to make Storm and Norman more lethal, more deadly. And let's not sell Derrick Jones Jr. short as well. Not looking at his contributions of him scoring double digits these last few games as well, and also getting after it on the other end defensively, along with Chris Dunn and Bogey Bogdanovic. My God, what I apologize. Let me first start off by saying, Bogey, I apologize. It was personal. I mean, I'm a Terrence Mann supporter. I never let let that to be questioned. You had some things to prove to me, sir. In order for me to let me go ahead and put that on silent. I apologize, but in order for me to go ahead and just say that we made the right move during the trade deadline. I need to see some promise. I need to see some dividends on that end. And you've now been producing quite well. And I'm loving the dynamic that you bring to the team. And it has to be noted, we never had it, and Terrence Mann could not provide it. As much as I love him, he could not provide it. Defensively, being there in key moments, key rebounds, actually hitting key, crucial shots. That's Terrence Mann. But you have to put him in position at times for him, majority of the time, for him to succeed. We're seeing with Bogey Bogdanovic, this man is a creator. He can create his own baskets, not for only himself, for others. A lethal shooter. And him and Zubac got some real chemistry, man. They got something really going, being that they're European players, and they come from overseas. They got some familiarity to get. Hopefully that came out right with each other, and it's showing on the court. Just it's looking like that trade is paying off, Clipper fans. I must admit, Bogey Bogdanovic in tonight's game didn't miss a shot. Been a huge contributor to our success in this 7-game winning streak. So, keep it up, Bogey. Loving what you've done for us as of late. Keep that confidence. Continue to shoot upon catch. If not, make something happen. But please don't be hesitant and like you came from when you first came. But let's get into some stats. While shall we? 35 minutes for Kawhi Leonard, 33 points, 12 from 19 from the field, 5 from 6 from the 3-point line, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Also, let's see the plus minus on Kawhi, man. Let's get that. Yeah. Plus 9 overall in the game, only 2 turnovers, 4 steals. That's his improvement defensively is also, scary. I've been so focused on the offensive end. When you hear numbers like 12 and 19, 5 from 6 from 3, and then you see, he 100% from the free throw line, you lose track of 4 steals defensively. This dude is still, like I said earlier in this episode, back-to-back defensive player of the year. And he's starting to show he's working towards that, going towards the playoffs. He's showing that he still got that ability heading towards the playoffs. Along with Chris Dunn, Derrick Jones Jr., Ben Simmons. Come on, man. Now, Visa Zubac, one of the best rim protectors. Our defense, we're not just battling out for the second overall defensive team in the league right now for a reason. Like, we're that team defensively. We have so many players, and we can throw them at these teams in so many unique ways that the schemes that they're gonna have to try to come up with to get past that is gonna be crazy. Like, we are the most scariest team in the Western Conference by far, in my opinion. But moving on to Ivica Zubac, 35 minutes as well. Another efficient game for Kawhi Leonard and another efficient game for Ivica Zubac. 13 for 18 from the field. Did not shoot well from the free throw line. 2 for 5. Ivica Zubac has been shooting a lot better as of late, so we already know that's just him not having everything on point. But hey, he still had a fantastic birthday performance. 20 rebounds. Also 12 of them being 8 of them being offensive rebounds, 12 of them being defensive rebounds, 1 assist, also 1 block, and his plus minus on the game was -4, but he had 28 points on the game, dominating. That plus minus, I don't know where they get that -4 from. I mean, every time Zoo was on the court, it seemed like we were getting taking advantage and getting points. So that's just plus minus. James Harden didn't have an efficient night. A lot of minutes played, 39 minutes, 5 for 18, 2 for 11 for 3. But we know James Harden is gonna get to that line. 10 from 11 from the free throw line, getting 22 points on the night, +3, 9 assists, and also getting 4 rebounds with 1 steal. So good work from James Harden, man. Good work from him. Need to be more efficient, but we still put up 132 points with him having a poor shooting night. So not gonna read too much into that. Moving on to Stormy Norman. Told you guys his first performance, a double-digit performance since coming back. 11 points, -7. We ain't gonna pay attention to that. 1 rebound. Stormy Norman, do what he does. He's still on minute restriction. 18 minutes played. He was 3 for 6 and 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. So 4 for 4 from the free throw line and 1 for 2 from the 3-point line. Good work by Norm. Chris Dunn, 17 minutes, 2 attempts, no points scored. No field goals scored, 2 free throws made, 1 rebound, 1 block, and -7 on the game. And Bogey Bogdanovic off the bench, 20 points, +19, hit every single field goal at 8 field goals attempted, 8 field goals made, 4 for 4 from the 3-point line, and 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and 1 steal, 2 turnovers for Bogey. Great performance by him. Amir Coffey did his what Amir Coffey do. 3 points, +11. Ben Simmons +17, no points. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. That's nice. And the minutes played for Ben, he only played 13 minutes. So that was the Clippers, man. That's the box score of your Los Angeles Clippers, putting up 132 points on them guys, knocking down the #1 team in the league. So as we conclude here, guys, we're going to move on to the second part of this. What I told you is going to be a 2-for-1 for the preview between the Los Angeles Clippers and the Memphis Grizzlies as we get ready to throw down with these cats. Every game matter. Game 13. Like I said, the playoffs have began for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Memphis Grizzlies are, coming in being the 5th seed in the league. So this is very important. Like I said, we're battling out with these guys. We're trying to get up there to that 6th seed. If Minnesota lose, we'll be in the 7th seed, putting us 3.5 games behind Memphis, that 5th seed in the Western Conference. So this game means a lot. It narrows the gap. It'll make it a full game closer if we knock them down. We're gonna give you a quick injury report for the Memphis Grizzlies and then a quick injury report for the Los Angeles Clippers. As of the Los Angeles Clippers, we have no one on the injury report. Seems like everyone is going to play. We got Kawhi Leonard that's going to play. We got Norman Powell, Visa Zubac. Everyone that of importance should be available for the Los Angeles Clippers. On the other hand, for the Memphis Grizzlies, we do have some significant injuries coming out on that end. We got Lamar Stevens, the forward, out with the shoulder for the Memphis Grizzlies, as well as Brandon Clark, power forward, out with the knee for Memphis. And the big spoiler onto this injury report, John Morant out with the hamstring. So, quick notes to that. Heading to this game, we have to win that. With them being so short-handed and us being on the road, we got to get that game. It'll be like laying the egg if we happen to lose to a short-handed Memphis Grizzly team. On top of that, Memphis is the team that we want to match up with in the first round. They're heading towards the playoffs banged up. We know that they're kind of inconsistent, lacking leadership. And this with us this season with Memphis, we've owned them. They have no answer for us. And based off what we've done to Cleveland last night and our personnel, they can't match up with us in a 7-game series, in my opinion. So get into hopefully, that 5th or 4th seed if Memphis happens to win, or we continue to win out. I would love to see us, play Memphis in at the 5-4, or if Memphis, happen to move up even more, and get that 3rd seed that they're battling it out with. It's so jam packed right now between the 3 and the 5, and then you got the 6 through 8. Is crazy right now. So many different scenarios. I'll probably do a whole nother episode on that, but they're banged up. That's the team everybody is probably going to be looking to match up with. We get a shot at them tomorrow, and we should see how that look. Looking at the matchups, we're going to probably have our starters, Jaden Harden, Norman Powell, Kawhi Leonard, Derrick Jones Jr., and Visa Zubac. Most likely going to match up with Vincent Williams, guard. Not too familiar with him. Don't know, too much about him. Desmond Baines. Then you got Jalen Wells, and then you got Jared Jackson and Zach Edey. So that looks like that's going to be the starting lineup for Memphis. Zubac should definitely have a field day with Edey. I don't think he has anything for Visa Zubac, as well as Derrick Jones Jr. should be able to put a stop to the Dez and slow him down a bit and along that start lineup. So it's going to be some good basketball played Friday night versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Bogey Bogdanovic coming off the bench, hell of performances as of late. He'll be probably matched up with Santi or whatever, Santi, however you say his name, and Chris Dunn, doing his thing, coming off the bench. Coffee, Ben Simmons, and will match up with G.G. Jackson, Luke Kennard, and possibly Scottie Pippen Jr. So that's the preview, man. These are the matchups. I see that the Los Angeles Clippers totally dominate. They have no answer for us overall, especially with those key pieces being out. I say that we beat them at least by 10. The Los Angeles Clippers knock off the Memphis Grizzlies. Not going to give no score prediction, but we will get that win. And, I will be following up with the post game, Clipper fans. But if you have not done so far, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up on the way out. I'm putting in that work. Let's get this video over 50 likes, and then once we get 50 likes, 100 likes, and once we get 100 likes, 200 likes, and hit the subscribe button, man. Let's build this community, be a part of the active battalion, be a part of this LAC news movement. You know what I mean? And we'll have some fun over here, man. You'll enjoy this past time, man, and you will like the things that we got cooking over here. A lot of fun ideas coming your way over here on this platform. So you won't want to be here, especially if you're a Los Angeles Clipper fan, boxing fan, NBA fan, sports fan in general. We just gonna have it popping over here. So subscribe, like, check out the shorts. We got many things coming for y'all. Y'all know the motto over here. To all my subscribers, salute to y'all, active battalion. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are so important. Thank you. And let's keep growing, man. Let's keep growing. But y'all know the motto. We up out of here. Stay activated at all times, man. Family first. Stay dedicated to your craft. And clip city. It's playoffs time for us, baby. Let's get it. We up out of here. I see you when I see you. Active. Out of here.